They have a lot of direct-to-consumer experience, particularly in Europe, where they have roughly 23 million subscribers, and in India. And we believe that we'll be able to take full advantage of the experience that they have. Hulu has been building that experience here in the United States as well, and we think by controlling Hulu, we'll be able to accelerate its growth in the direct-to-consumer space. But I think
what
you
does
have
that
to
mean,
start
Bob?
with.
I mean, well, on Hulu, when you say control, I just want to stop you there because I want to understand more what your strategy is going to be for Hulu, which, by the way, I think is losing $1 billion a year, and you're going to have to consolidate that on your balance sheet. That can't be necessarily a pretty picture.
Well, we'll be buying control of Hulu because we'll be buying out Fox's stake, and with that, we'll have the ability to direct Hulu in ways that we haven't been able to as essentially equal partners. But we'll also be able to infuse Hulu with even more content. We will actually invest in content from both entities for Hulu. Our goal on the direct-to-consumer front in the United States is to go out with essentially a family-oriented product with Disney and Pixar and Marvel and Lucas, and that's going to launch in 2019. A sports product from ESPN in 2018. It will probably be a more adult-oriented product from Hulu and give consumers the ability to buy all three or to buy them individually. But it's still a bit early right now to determine fully what direction we'll take that. We'll obviously use one engine, one consumer acquisition engine and consumer retention engine or customer retention engine, one technological platform to essentially flow all the content that we create to consumers. And we think it's actually quite a compelling opportunity for the company, and we think it's really compelling from a consumer perspective.
You know, on Hulu again, Bob, you competed with Comcast. Of course, we've reported on this for this asset. They are a significant owner of Hulu as well. The consent decree comes off middle of later next year. Do you anticipate any trouble from the minority investors in Hulu as you sort of take control of that company and dictate its future?
No, we certainly hope not. We think it is going to provide Comcast with an interesting opportunity as well as we seek to grow Hulu in even more compelling ways. I have not spoken with Brian Roberts about it today, and I plan to give him a call at some point to talk about it, but it's still kind of early. And to go back to one of your questions in terms of what's the most compelling aspect of this, David, I think you have to look at the content that we're buying. You have to look at the global footprint. You have to look at the access that all of this is going to enable, and you have to look at the people.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.